This is Kina with Keller Williams Honolulu at Team K Squared. And today I am lucky enough to have Serena Piccolo Smith. I'm butchering it, sorry. But she is in Cape Cod, and I'm so excited because I was telling her I saw a movie, a show that was filmed there, and I wanted to move there. But I'm not sure it's like that Hallmark movie. But
it's better. It's better than the Hallmark movie, let me tell you.
So, well, thank you so much for being with us. So, how is the market going there? What are you guys seeing for buying and selling homes?
Oh my gosh, I've never had that question before. Like everybody's asking me right now, because the market is shifting. Yes. So we are seeing what everybody sees pretty much in the whole country. And it's slowly edging towards the buyer side. So we still have an absorption rate and an inventory that allows still to call it a seller's market, but barely. And so we're seeing houses stay on the market longer. We are seeing houses, listing have price reductions.
Yes.
So in the last month we had 43% price reductions. And the reason things are changing now, but that's the way I've been explaining it to people. We are having sellers that live in the past, like COVID days, with prices doubled. And then, they would receive 20 offers at the first open house, right? And they would have buyers, offering to name their firstborn.
I know.
Their offer was accepted, right?
Yeah.
And then we have buyers who live in the future because they're like, oh, prices are going down, so we can offer $100,000 below asking. And so it's different. We are in the middle. Yeah. And so we kind of have to explain to the seller that, yes, the market has leveled down and that prices, though, are not going down. So we've noticed that they are not going up as fast as they've been going, but like since last year, they went up about 3%.
Yeah, that's what we'll still see a little bit of appreciation, not like, not the 4%, but they are. I just shared with a buyer, he had put in an offer on one at 1,225, and now they're 1,228 because he waited. He pulled his offer and said, I'm going to wait. I think the prices will come down, but now they're 1,228. So yeah, they are still getting deals. We're still getting credits, to buy down that interest rate. I think that's going to be forever until those rates come down. But
we have become more creative too in our negotiations, and we are seeing more sellers credits, or any other, like now with the new inspection law, we have a brand new. It started. Actually, yesterday on October 15th.
What's your new inspection law? We don't have that yet.
You don't. It's a new Massachusetts law that is aimed at leveling the playing field. And so now an offer cannot explicitly say that the inspection contingency is waived.
So if we want, so they can no longer waive that inspection, because that was one of the big things in
the contingency
they were doing. I never did, but
I mean,
it could be, but it is kind of risky for a buyer. I always recommend they get one just for their own information.
Yeah. But in my opinion, it's also risky for the seller.
Yeah.
Right. So just give the onus of discovery onto the buyer side, and all of a sudden your disclosures are not like as important anymore.
But now what if I want to buy a house in Cape Cod? I, for some reason, imagine that there are all these mansions and all on the water, just like people who move to Hawaii and they think we all live beachfront. You don't. It's an island. There's a whole bunch of middle. We all got to live there.
Even the middle is incredible because we have a lot of ponds.
Yes. And I can just see the water. So what about Cape Cod? What kind of prices are we seeing there? if we want
crisis.
Yeah.
But we do have a housing crisis that we are trying to address on many levels. So I'm on the board of Cape Cod Realtors and also on their government affairs committee. And so we were just discussing this, that there's, right now, so prices are high. So below, you cannot find any single family home below 400, 450.
I can get a single family home in Cape Cod for under 450,000.
But then you have to spend $50,000 to $100 to remodel it, change the roof, upgrade the septic system. So it's and it's probably a very small cottage, like maybe it's
so
even.
What is your average price point for a?
So it depends. There's areas on the Cape that have. So by the way, here the locals say on the Cape. It's on Cape Cod instead of in Cape Cod.
Oh, okay.
That's a trick. And that is the easiest way to spot somebody who is not a Cape Codder. So when I first moved, I moved here 15 years ago. I lived first in Manhattan, and then I live in near Los Angeles. And then 15 years ago, we moved here because my husband is a scientist. And so we followed his career. I used to be a pediatric oncologist. I didn't tell you that.
Oh,
I used to be a doctor back in Italy, and I was sent to New York to do cancer research.
Oh, that's amazing.
And that's where I met my husband, who was a molecular biologist. So then I followed him. We had kids, and when we moved here, I didn't work for the first 4 years, but then my youngest went to kindergarten. I was like, I need to do something. And I started an organization, a grassroots organization of volunteers to build a YMCA in my town, Falmouth, because we didn't have a YMCA. The closest is like 45 minutes away. And we didn't have a public pool. And everybody was complaining. And I was like, enough complaining, let's do something about it. 10 years later, we are starting to build the YMCA 2 months from now.
Oh, that is incredible. So
that's amazing. We raised $34 million.
You raised $34 million?
Not me, honestly. Like now I'm not as involved as I was at the beginning. But the beginning part, we had to raise like $300,000 for studies and things and focus groups. And it was so much work, but so much fun. And then there was they created a committee. They have an incredible process. Now, $34 million later, we're about to break ground. And that's going to be incredible for the community and increase the real estate prices as well.
Yeah. I always feel like if I'm going to sell a neighborhood, I need to make it the best neighborhood it can possibly be. That's what I tell myself. I'm like, I want to take care of my community because I'm trying to sell this to people to live in and make their home. So you want it to be as incredible as it can be. So what else is there to do in Cape Cod?
Oh my God, there's so much. So Cape Cod is big, right? So it's the one with the arm. And so then you have the area over here. That's where I live. It's called Falmouth. It's my favorite town. So when we were moving, I kind of explore all the various towns. And Falmouth, I'm partial to it because it's the one closest to Martha's Vineyard. So you can hop on the ferry, and in 45 minutes, you spend the day in Martha's Vineyard, which is lovely. And that's where I take all my guests when they come and visit. And then there's, so especially in the spring and the fall, but also in the summer, it's a little humid, but it's not too hot. Not as hot as it is where you are, for sure.
We stay in the 80s all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
No, here August is a little hot, but the rest of even the summer is pretty nice.
So now where can you sell? Do you sell in Martha's Vineyard too? Or
I have a team. And so we actually cover the entire area of Massachusetts from Boston to the Cape, and then Cape Cod from Falmouth all the way to Eastham, which is in the part that we call Lower Cape. So it's about an hour and a half away from Falmouth. Okay. And so I have agents that cover, they are experts in various areas. my expertise is mostly in the area close to Martha's Vineyard, which is Falmouth, Mashpee, and Bourne. So that's where I personally sell the most.
So what do people do for fun there?
So, especially in Falmouth, so we have 10 miles of Shining Sea bike path, which is lovely. It's lovely.
So how many miles?
10 miles. So you can go from Woodsall, which is at the end of the tip, all the way up on the west side of the island to North Falmouth. And people love it. People walk, they jog, they go with strollers, bikes. And so that's one of the main activities in the summer, and in the spring and fall as well. But the cool thing is that you can stop at any time and go for a swim, because there's a lot of beaches. So in Falmouth, we have 12, 13 public beaches. And so you can go and swim at any time, or just go enjoy the sunset. For example, on the west side, we have Chappaquiddick Beach or Old Silver Beach. The views are amazing. I do that often with my husband. We just go and sit there, like with a drink, and enjoy the sunset. And then there's a lot to do. So in the summer, for example, in Woodsall, they have the Woodsall Film Festival. They have a lot of indie films and documentaries. So that's another great thing to do. And then we have a lot of incredible restaurants. So like my favorite restaurant is actually in Falmouth, downtown, and it's called Osteria La Civetta. You would say La Civetta. That's how people say here. It's Italian, and it's authentic Italian.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They're from Emilia Romagna, and the chef is fully Italian. I don't even know if he speaks English. And I have actually a nice anecdote about this. So when we first came to see, when my husband got his new job, it was like in March, end of March, and I was pregnant. I was like 6 months pregnant, and we arrived like at 9 o'clock, and it was still the winter, so everything was closed. And I was so hungry, you can't believe how hungry I was. And so we were driving, looking for a restaurant, and we saw this group of people sitting outside a dark restaurant smoking. And so I was like, they must be European. So it's Europeans usually do that. So we stopped, and they were like, oh no, I'm sorry, the kitchen is already closed, in Italian, all that. But then they looked at me and they was like, okay, you're pregnant, you're starving, sit down. They went back to the kitchen and they got me this board of cold cuts and things, and they didn't even make us pay. And that was my first experience with the locals. And it doesn't end there. When we moved, our furniture did not arrive for like 5 days, and they lent us inflatable mattresses. And these people that we didn't know, they took care of us, and I was like, I'm in love with this place. This is my home. I never want to move again.
Yeah, I mean, that's community. That's just so. Oh wow.
It was lovely.
Now I need to come to Cape Cod. I guess
you definitely need to come. You're gonna love it. And if you come in the summer, I'm gonna take you whale watching.
Oh, so what kind of whales do you guys have there? Because I know different areas have different whales.
Oh, we have all kinds of whales. We saw some what are they called? Humpback?
Yes, that's what we have. The big kind of ugly.
Yeah, but I'm not getting it. Yeah, I'm not an expert of whales, and I know that that's something that everybody who comes here goes and do. There's some whale watching tours out of Hyannis, which is closer to Mid Cape. And I did it once, and there was a whale that came and surfaced like really close. We could almost touch it, and it was an incredible. My kids were little, that was years ago, and that was an incredible experience. And well, there's a lot to do, and there's a lot of conservation land with trails, and so a lot of people go for walks with their dogs. It's a nice place. You should come.
I love that. Now, what about investing? Can an investor come in and pick up something that will cash flow, or?
Here, oh, well, Airbnb, hello. Like there's a lot of places. There's some really nice neighborhood anywhere, but also in Falmouth. There's one specifically that has and there's many like that they have like a clubhouse, a swimming pool, and then there's this one is called Seacoast Shore. It's a peninsula that has water on both sides, and there's 21 public access points, and people can go with their kayaks. Then they have like a private beach, a little beach, and then they have a clubhouse with a tennis court and a pool. And so a lot of people do that. And here, I mean, there's not really investors that come and buy things and then make a ton of money. There's small investors that buy maybe a house where they will retire over 5, 10, 20 years. And in the meantime, they come for a week or two during the summer and they rent it for the rest of the season. And the prices are quite high, like depending on the area. But here, in Falmouth, you are 10 minutes away from the water wherever you are. So you jump in the car even if you're in the dead center of town, like of the middle of between east and west, on either side, it's only 10 minutes to the nearest beach.
So, well, it sounds incredible. Now I have to come visit. We all need to visit you. But, well, thank you so much. This is great learning about Cape Cod other than what I see on the Hallmark Channel. So, but, well, if you
come and visit.
Yes. If you know anybody wanting to buy, sell, or maybe invest in that little area so they have a little place they can visit during the summer or Christmas time or whenever, I would love to get you connected. Thank you so much for sharing about Cape Cod, because now I'm super excited. I think I need to just get a motorhome, just drive around.
You could. Some people do that.
Yeah.
They park it. There's a friend of mine that parks it in a friend's driveway, and she spends the summer there. She loves it.
I think, maybe one day when I'm not doing
another place you have to come visit me is in Italy.
Oh, can you sell in Italy also? Are you we need to talk about that. Now, wait a minute. So you can sell homes in Italy also. So you can go.
I do. With my I have a team there, Inspire Italy, with my brother.
Oh.
And yes, and we actually specialize in helping English-speaking clients to find a property in Sicily. I'm from Palermo. I have a house there. I go there every summer for at least 6 weeks.
And now, what are the prices in Palermo right now?
Well, Palermo, that's a city, so they might be higher depending on the house. But in the periphery, they work with $30,000. You can get a nice little house. So even near
they're allowing Americans to come in and buy and.
We already helped several, Americans. We only have one, but we helped a couple of people from Manchester, England, and then we had somebody from Spain, and now my brother is actually right now he just showed around some people from the United States, referred by a Keller Williams agent.
That is awesome. For $30,000, have a little.
Yeah, and then if you go so right now, for example, we have a couple of listings, and one of them is in the 2 million range. So you can also have a $2 million villa in the beach locality, which is called Mondello there, and it's gorgeous. And of course, I mean, it's a beautiful city. It's a beautiful area with a lot of history. It's just but then there's also some problems, like occasionally, they don't clean, they don't pick up the trash every day, so there's so many potholes on the street. I go there, I have my Vespa.
With those things, and it's Italy. It's even a little better.
And then you go to a restaurant, right, and you forget.
Oh yes,
right.
Pomerone and some Italian food. You don't care about those potholes.
You don't care about those potholes. You forget them all. You're going to have a gelato.
Oh yes, oh my goodness.
When we go there, we go every night. My kids want to have a gelato every single night, sometimes twice.
Yeah. I mean,
why not?
So that is amazing. So if you would like to learn more about Cape Cod or buying something in Italy, I would love to get you connected, and I would love to go with you when you go to look at those places in Italy. So we'll just make it a girls trip.
And if I run across somebody who wants to buy in Hawaii, I will certainly mention your name.
Send them our way. It's not Italy, but it's still okay.
Oh my gosh, Hawaii! Are you kidding me?
Well, thank you so much. This has been
My pleasure.
I'm super excited. All right, thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut this off.